Good evening. So I'm originally from Ethiopia. After I moved to the United States, my biggest challenge was finding a Bible teaching church and also connecting with Christian brothers and sisters. I fell into a pattern of attending a church for a year or two, then leaving that church to try a different one, and yeah, that was a pattern. Then after I did this for about 10 years, I realized that I was spiritually very dry. And in desperation, I cried out to God to give me grace and help me stand firm. And it was at this moment that a friend told me about C.S. Lewis Institute Fellows Program, and I am forever grateful for that. As a result of this conversation, I joined the program in 2013. Since I first came to Christ, no one has ever poured into me such systematic and structured teachings on how to become Christ's disciple like the Institute has. The Lord used the prayers and wisdom of my mentor, the fellowship of my small group of women, and the dynamic teaching from the brilliant speakers of the Fellows Program to deepen my love for Him. My heart and mind were opened up to hear God's voice and also to serve others. Let me tell you the impact that the Institute had in my life, the program had in my life. One of the exercises we did during the first year was to examine our spiritual gift inventory. That's when I learned that one of my gifts was teaching. So in order to intentionally develop this gift, I started co-teaching English as a second language at my church. I know this may seem like an unusual choice because English is also my second language. And my friends tease me, if they hear another person speaking English with my accent, then they will know I was their teacher. However, I deliberately used this opportunity to connect to international people because we share the same challenges and to show them Christian love and share the gospel with them. Also, I began to teach what I learned in the program to a few of my Ethiopian friends whom I meet with regularly. Their preference in learning spiritual truth is to learn in our native language, which is Amharic. So far, using the articles and books from the program, I have prepared and taught 2 10-week-long lessons in Amharic, one on spiritual gifts and the other about the Sermon on the Mount. And if God wills, I plan to continue preparing lessons in Amharic and sharing that with the Ethiopian community in my area. The Lord has also used the program not only to transform my life, but the lives of people around me. At my workplace, when I was a second-year fellow, my supervisor called me to his office and asked me, "What changed?" That was surprising. He told me that I appeared to be more confident, that I listened more, asked good and probing questions, and provided insightful and unique and valuable insights. That's when I realized that the apologetics and evangelism part of the program have helped me not only to make disciples, but also to become a better and more effective employee at work. Thinking back on the past 3 years, I remember talking to some mentors at the beginning of the program who told me how the program had changed their lives. At first, I was skeptical that I would experience the same transformation. But now I see clearly how God used the program to restore my soul and help me stand firm again. One of the main things that I learned is that Christian living requires intentionality. So in closing, I invite you to consider applying for the Fellows Program and to support the ministry of C.S. Lewis Institute. Thank you.